Hello and welcome back to the Notts County Challenge episode 12, and today we bring you two games, one at home to Oldham and the Nottinghamshire derby with away to Mansfield in the Checkatrade Trophy. And as you can see, our form has been pretty good since we last played at home to Scunthorpe in the last Checkatrade Trophy. We won 3-1. We went on to beat Plymouth 4-2 away from home. Alex Reid scoring again. The next game we were away at home to Colchester. That was a hard, tough fought game. Jack Hartley scoring. Then we were away to Chesterfield, another Nottinghamshire derby. That didn't go according to plan. We kind of struggled with that one, and as you can see, we lost 2-1. Then we were at home to Barnet. Adam Campbell came back from injury, and we actually played him on the right hand side on the wing, and he played actually quite well, scoring 2 goals as you can see. And then the last game we were away to Orient sitting near the bottom half of the table. We won quite easily. Possession and chances seem to say otherwise, but it was quite comfortable. So with that in mind, with them results there, we can look at the league table and we are actually sitting top, which is really good. Very, very different to last season. 8 wins from 11 games. So with the team that we're going with today, Colin continues in goal with Dickinson, Bowler, Dickey and Hewitt at the back. It's been quite solid the last couple of games with them four. We're trying to find the back four that's gelling quite well. We did sign a defender, Christopher de Graca. He's 19 years old. We wanted a backup really. We're going to the games with nobody at the back really to come on to help the guys that are actually losing a bit of conditioning out there, just to rest them a bit, and of course to save the yellow cards as well. To continue, we have the Rhino, which I have nicknamed from Andy Rinan Hotter, or Rhino Hotter. I thought it just might be easier. Thompson continues in midfield, Whitfield on the right hand side, Petrasso on the left, Campbell and Reid continuing up front. Now Campbell's back from injury. He replaces Wilbraham, who has deputised quite well in the last game. He had quite a real good game with a couple of assists and a goal himself. And I was tempted to keep him in there, but of course I want to keep that partnership between Reid and Campbell going. As we continue, Notts County and Oldham are two very evenly matched teams, and I think a draw looks more likely. Encourage the players. Yes, I think we will. So we'll start the game. It's not a bad ground actually. It looks pretty packed. About ready to kick off. So we go from right to left. Oldham kick off, and straight away they're on the attack until dispossessed by Thompson. O'Connor was playing really well. He's gotten himself injured. He plays quite solid in the back, and there we have it, an injury already to the back four. Thankfully we have Atkinson that can come straight in. We'll continue. Right, the Rhino has it, passes it left over to Dickinson. Is he going to whip it in, or is he going to lose it there? No, he still has it. Back to Bowler. And Reid's there again. Oof. Should have buried it. The way the form of Reid at the moment is fantastic. He's scoring at least a goal a game from starting. Hurst has it. He's coming forward and takes a pop shot from way outside the area. Not troubling Collins at all. Are we going to get this back? Banks has it for Oldham. Over the top. Hurst was in on goal. Bowler. Even I saw that nick in the back. Come on, Collins. Time for you to stand up. Make yourself big and tall. Wrong way. Especially on the form we are scoring. I don't want to have an episode where we're not scored any goals at all, which suggests they're all camera shy. Petrasso straight back the reply straight away. His first goal of the season. Well done you. That puts us back in the mix. It's a great ball by Whitfield, well seen, and Petrasso standing all alone and just dinks it over the goalkeeper. That's a great finish. So we reach half time, 1-1, which isn't too bad. Encourage the players to go out and prove a point here. Let's go, keep going, we can still win today. Let's give a you earn the bad stuff, believe you can improve. Let's go again. Thompson back to Dickey. So we're building up from the back. Atkinson forward. Going nowhere. Easily intercepted. Bowler has it. Wide to Dickinson. Petrasso, you're going to run with it. Overtake him. And not quite sure what that was. Come on, we really need to get a goal here. Let's put the game at ease and out of their reach. Come on, they're way below us, so we should be winning this quite comfortably. For a change, we are actually up on possession, which is nice to see. Oh, what? Wilson, own goal. Wow. That's a great ball in by Whitfield. Obviously must have skidded off the surface or something. That's unfortunate. But we don't care. It's a goal. Thompson's losing a bit of competition. Dickey as well. Looks like we may have to change the back. At some point, somebody take the ball. Interception. Kellett. What a goal. That's a good equaliser. His first goal of the season. Banks inside to Flynn, a crossover to who is just Atkinson. What are you doing? You might as well hold your head in your hands. Okay, let's. Oh, we've got a highlight. If we can get one in straight away from this, no penalty. You could see he was going to not take that all day long. Let's get back. Atkinson again. Well taken. Right, let's make this substitution now before we run out of time. Thompson, you're absolutely battered there. We're going to bring Whitfield back. We're going to give him central midfielder role on support. Hughes can play wing. We'll bring Wolverham in for a bit. Campbell's not playing too good. What on earth is happening there? What happened? Wilson, he's redeemed himself by coming through the middle, but I'm sure that was a handball. Alright, got nothing more to it. Attack. Attack, attack, attack. Take the ball. Come on, somebody tackle. Come on, we were playing so well. We were 2-1 up as well. Uncomfortable. Why are they getting the ball all of a sudden? That's a good take by Petrasso. Somebody else take it. Yeats, good ball. Reed, on your bike. Go on. Oh, yes. That's a good ball over by Yeats. That's a very good finish. Goalkeeper will have to be disappointed about not keeping that out, but we're not. That's a... Tell you what. Oh, come on. Why are we allowing these to play like this, really? We're temporarily off top spot. Home games we need to be winning. Reed, come on, in the middle. Who's Wolverham in the middle? Yes! Wilson, own goal again. Might sign him up. Does that go down as an assist from Reed? Wilson, what are you doing, man? Come on, this time, can we? Are we going to nick it? Are we going to score one ourselves this time? Oh, wonderful. That was a tricky game. That was a very, very tricky game. Yes, I do think we need to say something. And I think it's well done. That's a good win. And as you can see, that keeps us on top of the table. Right, we're going to move forward now to the to the Nottinghamshire Derby, where Mansfield awaits. Before we move on, I've scooped up the September Boss Award with my 4-5 wins in 6. That's quite good. Quite happy with that. And also in the Team of the Week, we've got 3 Notts County players in there: Alex Reid, Wilbraham and Whitfield. So things are looking up finally. So on with Mansfield. But to make a few changes, Sellers comes in for Petrasso, he's on international duty. Milson comes in for Curtis. Also Ordell comes in for Dickey, who's running a low as well, just to give him a rest. So the side that we're going to go with today: Colin in goal, O'Neill, Ordell, Bowler and Dickinson at the back, Milson and O'Connor in midfield, Whitfield, Sellers on the wings, with Campbell and Reid continuing the strike force up front. With it being the Checkatrade Trophy, we are sitting on top of the table. I'm backing Notts County to triumph over Mansfield. They've got some good players and I think they'll be too strong for the Stags. Mansfield's task will not be made easier by the absence of Jeroen Veldmate. And that's from Charlie Baker from skysports.com. Even though Mansfield are the favourites. Strange. You sprung a free surprise with your team selection. What's thinking behind that? Some of the players, I think they need to bring a few different players considering a recent schedule and demands. You come into this one in good form whilst your opponents do not. Do you perhaps feel complacency ahead of the game? It's different different sort of challenge. Crikey, they know how to go on, don't they? It's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to taking on your local rivals? Always look forward to it. So we're continuing with the 4-2-4. Mansfield, the 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-4 again. Mark Crossley, don't bother, straight to Finley or McMillan. That'll do. We're in a good run here, so we should try and keep it up and encourage the team. I agree. All they do is listen. I think there's a lot more to come from you. I think there's a lot more to come. I know what it takes. Let's start the game. So, Checkatrade Trophy, not the league. A little bit of a rotated side, obviously due to injuries and due to international duty. So we're kicking off right to left. Nothing seems to be happening. The first 10 minutes gone. This is okay. Mansfield's have had a few shots already. We don't seem to be troubling them at the moment. Milson picks up a yellow card straight away 15 minutes in. That's never a good sign. Which probably means he'll be looking to be sent off later on in the game. Right, Dickinson to Campbell. Dickinson whips it in. Nobody there. Possibly overhit. Can we get that ball back? There we go. Ordell has it. Sends it up front. Milson has it back up to Whitfield. Is he going to take him on? Crosses in the centre. Milson across to O'Connor. Connor shoots off the post and nobody follows it up. Actually, I think a draw would be okay as well, actually. Thinking about it. Good claim by Hayes. We don't seem to be very good on corners. I don't think we've actually scored one from a corner yet. Baxendale for Mansfield. And again, inside Collins, inside to Thomas, down to Brown, expecting the shot anytime soon, or not. Oh, that's almost over the top for Reid to run onto. Here they come. That's a good save. That's a good save. Well watched. Mansfield with the corner. Back post. That's a good header by Ordell, I think it was. Good defensive header. Well, we've had a shot. Possession 50-50, which doesn't suggest that from what I've seen so far. Nearing half time. And there we have it, half time. Tell the players that we can seize control of this match early in the game. I think we can. We can still come out of this match with a win tonight. A lot more to come. And there's a lot more to come. And they look extremely delighted. Or happy at least. Okay, let's go again. I think it goes straight to penalties as well. Which wouldn't be a bad thing. If I can remember from last season, I think you get a point. If you manage to get to penalties, you get a point for losing, I think it is. So it won't be too disastrous, but we can't let Mansfield win, because otherwise our chances are, even if we lose the last game, there's a chance that we wouldn't progress. Campbell, he's back on fire. That's a good take, his 6th goal of the season. That's a good pass by Reed, well seen. Campbell into the gap. Was that through his legs? It must be. The goalkeeper's just looking in despair. Okay, coming up to an hour gone. Remains like this, we will qualify. Again, it's quite important that we get a good run in some sort of cup. I know we're out of the EFL, but a good cup run could do us some good. It'd be a distraction from the league, give the players a rest. They know what they need to do, although we are above expectations so far for this season. Is he going to send him through? Our referees, surely it must be a foul, tripped him up. Mansfield on the attack. Oh, that's a good catch. Nearly an hour gone, over an hour gone. Let's bring a change on. O'Connor, let's give him a rest. Let's bring the Rhino up just to strengthen that midfield, and I think we'll bring Wilbraham on as well. Let's give Reed a rest. We'll do that for now. See how it goes. Okay, Mansfield again coming forward. Offside. Yes. Phew, that's a relief. Hopefully the complacency now will stop. So I think they've had it too easy with Campbell. No words. Another goal, another brace. He had a brace from his return from injury. He's got another one in the cup. That's a good through ball by Wilbraham. I tell you what, Wilbraham is playing really well. He's had quite a few assists now, but there's no room to play all three unless you play Campbell on the wings, which leaves either Sellers or Petrasso out, or even on the right hand side. So you can't really play all three, which is really proving really difficult. And we'll make one more. So Whitfield will come off and we'll bring Hartley on. Give him a go on the right hand side. Let's see if we can see this out. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, come on, nearly there. It's not ideal having this amount of games, but you know, a win's a win and it all helps towards confidence. And there we have it, a good solid win that takes us through quite easily. Be nice to finish on top. That was a good solid win, and let's congratulate the team. Oh, well done. Pleased with the result and your performance. You managed to grab a win today against Mansfield. What did you make of the game? It's always nice to win these games. And for a change, this time we were up on possession, although that suggests not many shots each really. More fouls than anything else. We received 10 grand. That's qualified for the northern section of the second round. And Campbell on form. Yeah, I should think so too. We're going to leave it there. There's an FA Cup game in a month's time, which I think we'll come back to. But won't play the Checkatrade Trophy game. That seems like a dead rubber. What I might do is come back for the Luton game. So yeah, I think we'll do that then. The Luton game and the FA Cup game, first round. If you like the video, please pop a like on there. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.